broke. I was like, oh, and I'm not getting the iron.
Hello, butterflies, and welcome to Butterfly Tea Time. I hope you have your tea and your coffee ready. How are you, ladies?
I'm good.
I'm
Good morning.
good.
Happy
Happy Tuesday.
Yeah. How about it?
So, you guys, today is our official ribbon cutting for including all different autoimmune conditions throughout the globe. We have broadened our butterfly wings and done the official ribbon cutting, going from lupus, which was our very first inspiration to help women find resources and butterflies to find their sparkle, to we have now opened the umbrella to all autoimmune conditions. Welcome,
Yes.
Susan.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
So you guys, as you know, I've scouted these different women throughout the globe to provide resources for you guys, the women that I felt were the most influential in the autoimmune community. So I actually met Susan 2 years ago through helping women find resources to fit wigs, to cut wigs, how to find the right wig for you. And she has done so much research and so much hit and miss with all these different wigs to provide resources to women throughout the globe that are wanting to end wig shaming and come out of their cocoon and spread those butterfly wings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anytime a woman starts to lose her hair, I'm just going to, there's many layers like an onion, but let's just talk about our hair. You know, as society, I mean, you start losing your hair and you're losing your person. You forget, oh my gosh. And those of us that have been through it and have survived to the other side and saw that it can be done. Mm-hmm. I can sit here with my 2-blade. I have my husband did my 2 last night, and I feel fantastic about myself because I am more than my hair. But I take that with respect to all men and women out there that are losing their hair and really feel like it's the end of the world, for lack of a better. Do you know what I mean? It's really traumatic.
It can be. It can be. I relate to you with the hair thing. I have alopecia. So that's why I cut my hair. My hair started to fall out just from being on chemo. Yes. And I just got tired. I got tired of wondering when another patch was going to fall out of my head. Yeah. So I just asked my husband to get the clippers, and he cut it all off for me. And I've been this length ever since, and I'm loving it.
Yeah. That is a scary step to take, though, isn't it?
It is.
It is. My husband and my daughter, my adult daughter, were here with me, supporting me when we did it. But regarding multiple sclerosis, because it is a progressive, disabling disease. So we deal with. I don't deal with as much pain, or like pain to me is a 4-letter word. Pain's having a baby. Pain's like, you know. So I try not to use that word very often, but so I would say reinventing myself in order to stay sane in this multiple sclerosis world for 20 years now. Sometimes you have to reinvent yourself on the daily, on the hourly, whatever it is. You have to do that. And when you hear me say reinvent, I don't mean be like a chameleon and change and be somebody you're not.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean accepting who you are.
Exactly.
In that moment, in that present moment, and embracing that and not letting it shame you into thinking you're less than something you were yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So when I decided, because I'd always had shoulder length hair, and multiple sclerosis is not a disease normally where it's a normal thing where you lose your hair per se. I'm sure there are medications out there. I lost all my teeth. I have a full set of dentures in, and that, for me, as a 47-year-old woman at the time, I'll be 55 this fall, but as a 47-year-old woman at the time who still had kids in high school, losing all my teeth, I literally would wake up with a tooth in my mouth. So losing that was harder for me to wrap my head around than my hair, the loss of my hair, because the loss of my hair was my choice because, and I'm sure that Shantae can totally get what I'm saying with this, like, because my right hand, I'm losing dexterity. My brain is not communicating with my right hand. So the reason I do what I do, and my passion for ending wig shaming and advocacy to just love yourself in the moment, is because, like, I couldn't do my hair. I mean, I couldn't do anything with my hair. So every morning when I got up and into the afternoon, I would look like I still just got out of bed. Which, if you're in a mental depression, if you're in a situational depression, say, that's not the best look to have at 5 o'clock in the evening. You look like you still just got out of bed. It doesn't do it for your right. So I thought, you know what? F you, MS. I'm going to shave my hair off. We shaved my hair off. I took my power back.
Yes.
I took my power back, and I said, all right, MS, what you got for me now? You can't mess with my hair no more.
Yeah.
That's kind of the way and that's the best way I can try to explain to someone to deal with that.
Yeah.
But you have to be ready to get on that pony and ride it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you got to get ready to get on and be like, I'm cutting my hair off and I'm taking my power back. I am, I was sitting here at home one day. I am a fall risk. I am homebound. I haven't driven in 6 years. My eyesight is horrible. And like I said, my strength, I have drop foot on my right leg. I have an AFO that I can wear to try to keep my toe up from falling. I fall a lot. And the work, you just, it could be anything with me, as well as any autoimmune warrior knows that, it can be anything.
Yeah.
I have to be, gratitude and negativity cannot exist in
the same space. That's true.
It really can't.
No, ma'am.
And negativity hates positivity.
Yes.
Oh my God, negativity hates positivity. So if someone's watching this right now, I'm just telling y'all right now, if you're the person that's watching us and a little voice in the back of your head's going, all right, ladies, let's get real now. You're not being all, don't know, that's negativity. Stay tuned and listen to us, because we've been through hell and back, and we're here now.
Yeah.
So that's why I was sitting at home. It was about 5 years ago. I was sitting here and dealing with, being disabled and not working anymore and not being an equal financial partner is really hard on me. For my husband, you go from a 2-income family to a 1-income family.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Foreclosure on the house, going through, they come take your car away. I mean, it just, and there's nothing you can do about it. And, I was raised in the era, because I'm 55. I was in that era where, you know, you didn't say words like foreclosure or repo, because that was like, I don't know. Do either one of you relate to me? Like back in the day, you didn't, or you were like, yeah, people.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody had their car repoed unless
Yeah.
you were like,
Yeah.
you know, where I come from, we would have said like white trash or like trailer trash. I'm a
No,
redneck.
it feels shameful. It feels embarrassing.
Oh,
It feels
yeah.
almost like
Yeah.
you did something wrong
didn't
on
even
your
say it
path
out
to make these
loud.
things happen.
Right. Right. And I think families were a lot tighter back 40 years ago, to where they would help each other out and not.
Right.
You know,
Right.
again, societal
That's
wise,
true.
we've shattered kind of society wise and left, everybody's went kind of their own way, and
That's
so there's
true.
not much familiar support, you know, there. But you know, so we raising 3 kids in a blended family with my husband, and you know, there I was on the couch, and then I was sitting there, and I was like, years of dealing with this, like 15 years into this journey. I was sitting there one day, and I thought, wait a minute, I'm fun. I'm crazy. Like, I'm the person that goes out and doesn't even need a drink, and I'm up on the table. Well, not anymore, because I probably fall off it. But I can, you know, have a total blast, totally sober.
Yeah.
You know, and I forget that about myself, because I became so engrossed and overwhelmed and suffocated by my disease.
Yeah.
It was making me forget who was
I
still
was.
inside.
Yes,
And that's how I came out, like, to be like, wait a minute, why wouldn't
So
I shake my
Susan,
head?
tell me about the day that you decided to put the sponges around your makeup brushes to be able to hold them.
Well, there were a couple of years in a row where Medicare sent me a physical therapist and an occupational therapist to my home. And the occupational therapist was awesome, went above and beyond. And she was looking at me. And of course, you know, those people, they're trained to see stuff right away. She sat down here. I'm at my desk, and I've got my makeup and my wigs and whatever. And she sees that I'm not using my right hand.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not, because sometimes I think I'm Italian because I'm talking with my hands so much, but my right hand quit.
You know, I'm from Chicago. I get it.
Yeah, my right hand quit conversating a long time ago. It just kind of sits there. And she said, you know what we could do? I have these things out in the car, and all it is the spongy, soft tubing. And she cut it to match my different various brushes. I mean,
love that so much.
It's not pretty, it's not fancy, but especially those little, like if you have a little eyeliner pen that you want to hold on to, you can get the little things we used to put our kids' pencils when they were in school.
Oh yeah, like the little holder.
See,
See,
that's on the end of my dip and draw, so I can hold on to my eyeliner. And the trick is to put your elbow. Put your elbow down on the desk,
so to be steady.
To be steady, and stuff like that I never even thought of before. It's like, but yeah, I have that. I'm looking to see different ones. This one wouldn't fit right, so she cut it because this one was a little wider. So she cut it and then put electrical tape around it for me. So it's split in the back. You know,
that's a neat idea.
I can hold it without the fatigue to my hands. Yes.
You're giving people ideas right now.
Yeah.
I know. I'm telling you, we'll go on Shark Tank with that.
Yeah, because you know my hand shakes like when I'm drawing my eyebrows on.
Yeah.
Sometimes you know that medicine have your hand, you be shivering.
Yeah.
So I have to do the plant.
The elbow.
Yeah, I have to do the plant. Or I have to make sure I'm planting on the mirror. Sometimes it just depends. I don't even notice it, but you adjust.
Right. Right. But it sure does help if you have a friend tell you a shortcut.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So
Like
Susan, were you experiencing like a lot of cramping with your hands, or were they just hurting, or they weren't gripping the way they normally would?
I have spasticity. I deal with spasticity issues with my legs and my arms.
Okay.
So, and that's simply because my brain, myelin coats your nervous system, your entire nervous system. And when my body, autoimmune, when my immune system thinks, it gets in its head that my myelin that protects my nerves, like a lamp cord, you know, you ever wiggle a lamp cord and the light flickers on and off?
Yeah.
Our immune system goes in to fight that myelin and chews through it into the nerve. Then that's called like a relapse, and we usually it's high dose steroids to stop the inflammation for 3 days, like solumedrol, like an IV solumedrol. And then when it subsides, that damage is there. So multiple sclerosis stands for multiple scarring. So once damage is done, there is no repair in the world. There is no repair. I mean, if we could just find, even not to cure, but if we could just come up with a repair.
Yeah, way to repair.
Yeah, because once that's chewed through, Hercules, he's barking out the window, my dog. He's actually my support dog. Well, yeah, he's my support dog. Shh. Down. Good boy.
So when was the first time that you decided that you were going to start experimenting with wigs?
Well, my favorite time of the year was always Halloween. Who doesn't want to be somebody else? I mean, you put on whatever you put on. It's so funny. Because, you know, here's a funny something. Because as girly as I look now, and I got all these wigs and beautiful purple, pink, brown, whatever, I usually dress up as a man for Halloween. Because it is so refreshing to like drop the woman mannerisms and like, you know, just I pull it off pretty good too, because I'll get like a short wig and put on some clothes. Like your whole body changes, your whole body, the way you carry yourself, hold yourself. But that's kind of what started for me, because I was never afraid to change the color of my hair or do hair grows back. Hair is hair. I've done that my entire life. Most recently, as of like 10 years ago, I was doing like the shaved undercut with it longer on top, and it would be turquoise, it would be purple, it would be, you know, whatever. And again, that was just to remind myself that I was fun.
Yeah.
You know, that I'm a little crazy. So then,
let's see some of your wigs. Let's see some of your wigs. That you
are you talking about it?
So you guys, Susan has scouted the plains to try all these different types of wigs to figure out measurements, how to measure your head, what different wigs breathe better, what netting to put underneath. And she names them all, which is that not super fun? So what's the name of this one?
Now, this is my normal, hey, I'm going to the grocery store wig.
And okay, that's cute. That's cute.
Thank you. That's just, you know, my normal. That would look nice. And then, hey, hold on, I got to do
I was going to ask you for some color.
This lilac one is everything.
Seatbelt on.
This piece was purple.
We're buckled in.
Okay.
Yes. Lilac lovely. Like I feel like I could name this. Lilac lovely.
Look at the rooting.
I love the root on it so much.
And you see
that ombre look.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks, if my hair were all this color, it would look fake.
Yeah.
It really would. Now this is long. This is a longer one. But oh my goodness. You know what?
She actually named a wig after me, you guys. It was such
Oh
an
yeah, I do have it. Yeah. I put this girl on this morning. I was feeling a little snappy. I was like,
okay, Poison Ivy, come through. We need
that.
shadows on you.
You know what the heck?
That fits you. Yes, ma'am.
And
I
and
feel so many vibes with this, that this wig could go so many different directions. It could be roller derby girl. It could be like spicy autumn vibes.
Yeah.
With like,
oh yeah, if I put all black on and some,
Uh-huh.
you know, something.
yeah, it can go so many different directions, and that's the fun of reinventing yourself through the show that me and Susan recently collaborated on, shown here in Butterfly Glitter every Wednesday, Butterfly Transformation Station, where I get my makeup brushes out and I teach you about the butterfly rash makeup hacks, how to care for the rash.
Yes.
And then also Susan shows you all the different vibes you can have as we recreate what we envision.
Oh, Susan, that's it right there.
I love that one.
I like that one.
For my
That's
color.
the best
Right.
one.
I mean, thank you. There are definitely different wigs that look, you know,
that's nice.
Oh, and you can do so much. This is not your grandmother's wig. I mean, not your grandmother. I mean, in general.
Yeah.
That they have changed so much. Let me see if I can show you, because I can't hardly hold this brush here. Okay. I'm not any good at picking. That's why I put my hair on my heads back there, and then I can style them because they're down low.
Yeah.
But
you found a way to make it work for you.
Yes.
See that hairline?
Okay.
That is a nice hairline, okay? Nobody can tell. Like that looks like it's rooted out.
And I love telling people. Like if I'm out somewhere, you know, and they say, "Oh my God, your hair is so pretty," and I'll be like, "Thank you, it's a wig." And they just about like drop. I'm like, "Oh my God, why would you tell people that?" I said, "Well, because
you enjoy the humbleness of life and helping other people with their journeys."
Exactly.
Right. Because nobody, a wig, you know, oh my goodness. You know, if you don't want to wear a wig, if you don't want to wear a wig to church because you're afraid somebody sitting behind you will be like, "Oh my God, did you see that Felicia Cassandra? She was wearing a wig." You know what are they doing in church?
Yeah.
I mean, come on, people.
There you go.
Everybody's just trying to live their best life, however you define that, moment by moment, day by day.
There you go. Living
my best life don't have to be in Hawaii with a freshly made banana daiquiri. I'm just saying. But, you know, it can also be just, hey, you know what? I unloaded the dishwasher today.
There you go. The little wins.
Absolutely.
They count. They count. Oh, my God.
Woo! I like this one. I'm feeling this one.
So now I am Felicia Cassandra. Wait a minute.
That's how Felicia loving that one.
Yeah.
I feel the connection to that one.
I bet you do.
Yeah.
That's nice.
You know, I mean, hold on. I got to show you this one. Oh my goodness. I didn't know we was going to have so much fun looking at.
We always have fun.
Well, I know.
Lives at all. We just want to help people.
And you know,
we're in somebody's bedroom right now, and maybe they haven't even gotten out of bed, or maybe they're going through, you know, there's just so many different variations of our story.
This gal needs a good brush
in their path.
But
I love that. Funky fresh.
This would be one that you would use Got to Be Glued on. It is not a luxury wig, although it is a pretty damn nice lace front cut wig. Hold on, let me get her in spot. How pretty is that?
And I think every single time you put on a new wig, Susan, I can like envision what colors I'd put on you as a makeup artist. I'm like, okay, that is like peachy keen all the way. The red autumn wig was like I was feeling poison ivy vibes. Mine, obviously, I'm gonna do like the browns and the neutrals and maybe like a pink lip. I love this, and it looks so silky for. Is that not human hair? And I know we've been talking about that a lot of the wigs are not human hair, unlike extension.
Personally, I would never spend money on a human hair wig.
Okay.
Because this is a wig that is it's open wefted. Okay, so that means that the inside of the cap lets your head breathe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it is an invisible lace front, so it's a lace front, but when it comes to you, it's already trimmed. This wig was about $150 probably, and her name is Vocal from the boutique I bought her at. And you have to trim the lace when you get her to fit your head. And I have a 23-inch size head, which is a whole another thing.
If you guys need help with measuring, Susan's got the game down packed as far as like getting the measurements of your actual head and different brands that you can check out for what you're looking for.
If I were going to wear this out, I would have my got to be glued, and I got a little apparatus there. I got a little thing that it's in my other drawer. I pop that out, put a bead on, and I can just put it under, like, see, it's easier for me because I have no hair there.
Yeah.
And so I would put that through there, and then I do that, push it down, grab my hair dryer that's right here, and just blow dry it. And that got to be glued. That really works. I put it on my ear tabs. See how my little sideburns are showing?
Yeah.
If I were wearing it out, I would have glued that down so you wouldn't notice that.
So it's very similar to like an edge control, and I hope you guys have seen throughout Butterfly Glitter all the different edge controls and things of the season that I've been recommending. There's a lot of new brands hitting the scene. Got to be glued. I'm very familiar with it. Like it's straight up Elmer's glue, like in a better package, but we have a lot of like resources on where to find edge glue and different things for wigs. And I would invite you guys.
That's the stuff I need to learn, because with the luxury wigs that are already pre-cut that have personalized strapping in the back. You don't need to glue them anymore, because that invisible front netting, it looks like your natural hairline. It's just freaking amazing. But I remember back in the day before luxury wigs just really became affordable, if you will. And I say affordable to like $200.
Right.
Compared to when, I don't know, maybe Raquel Welch or Jacqueline Smith had these big, long, you know what I mean?
Right.
They were
$1,000 easy.
Yeah. But when I quit wearing these, which I still have about 30 or 40 over there.
Wow.
When I quit wearing the basic wigs, and then I got into the luxury wigs, and I had no need to further educate myself. But yeah, I would like to definitely know a better recommendation on the got to be glued. There's got to be something maybe.
Yeah, and we're all learning together. That's what this is all about, is all of us experimenting, finding ourselves, and sharing these tips. So I'd really like to invite each and every one of you butterflies to join us to reach out about the butterfly rash. I've got the skincare, butterfly rash makeup hacks. I've got you. Fashion, how to fit your body, how to walk down a runway and take photography. Shantae over here has got you. You want to fit a wig, you want to experiment, you want to figure out how to not have too much heat, how do you measure your head, what brands are it. We would love to invite you guys all to be a guest on Butterfly Transformation Station, which is our newest segment, as we're ribbon cutting to involve all women throughout the globe to help find their sparkle with all autoimmune. So Susan, what inspired you to join the team for Butterfly Glitter and co-host Butterfly Transformation Station?
Well, it seems like I have a lot of life experience and a lot of knowledge and no way to reach the people.
Yeah.
And I just felt I really, I'm going to speak my truth because I feel a calling from my higher power, which I call God. That is mine. I felt a calling to you, to this group, to, I don't ever, I want to be able to advocate that it's okay. I mean, there are days, this sucks. We're having fun and we're laughing and we're drawing this, but really, I really just want to go for a walk and I can't. Right. Or I really just want to commit to my friends that I could go out to karaoke with them tomorrow, but I can't because I don't know what I'll feel like tomorrow, or I don't know if I'll even be able to physically tomorrow. When we're done with this live, I'll probably collapse across the bed because I'll be like worn out.
Yeah.
Right? Can you relate?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it just, I wanted to be able to reach, if I reach one person.
Yeah.
There are some days that I feel helpless.
Yeah.
But I never feel hopeless.
There you go.
So I don't want anybody to feel hopeless and not feel alone.
Yeah.
When you feel alone in whatever situation it is, let's say you have a flat tire alongside the road and it's 11 o'clock at night and you're alone. Isn't it even more scary and more traumatic if you're alone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
even if you know how to change it.
Yeah, if somebody, and even if you know how to change it, you're going to work through it, but it's still scarier.
Mm-hmm.
And let's pretend like somebody pulls up and they had a flat tire right there too. And they're like, oh my gosh, I had a flat tire. Can you imagine? We're both right here on the same side of the road at 11 o'clock at night, both of us with flat tires. You don't feel so alone anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the power is taken, that fear is gone because you now realize there's strength and unity and we must stand together.
Yeah. Yeah.
And not be divided, but be there for each other. You don't have to be alone. Yeah. No, you don't have to be alone.
So we truly want to invite you guys to share your stories, to join us every Wednesday here in Butterfly Glitter for the Butterfly Transformation Station, where Shantae will be on there helping you how to fit your body, how to take great photos, how to find clothes, what pieces will work on with you. She's a runway expert. We have our wig guru and specialist who is going to help you navigate fitting your head, finding the right wig, what works for you. I'm here to help you with skincare, with the butterfly rash, how to do makeup tips, if you do want to cover it, how to protect it from the sun, how to care for it.
Yeah.
So we're here for you every Tuesday and Wednesday on YouTube and also in Butterfly Glitter. And we hope that you found this empowering. Share your comments, share what you want to learn, what you're struggling with, and you can get an opportunity to share your story, your journey with women throughout the globe, and to also be transformed and to help other people transform.
Yeah. As the new MSer on here, I would love it if people would comment and tell me from support to me, because I'm coming into this, what used to be the Lupus Glitter page, and I'm the MSer.
But you broke that iceberg. I mean, between you and the scleroderma talk I'm going to do out here in Las Vegas, it's like, no, there's more of us. Like, we are going to break the boundaries. Yeah. We're going to spread our butterfly wings. And it's no longer just one autoimmune that brought us together. It is now several, as women are coming to us throughout the globe. And we're going to help you navigate this. And we're going to help every butterfly find their sparkle, because no butterfly flies alone. I thank you, Susan. I thank you, Shantae. Reach out to any one of us, submit your story. And until next time, fly free. Bye, ladies.
Bye. Thank you, Susan.